Hey Leo, it's a Taurus new moon. We're vibing with it. I'm just gonna have to get into your reading because I've been trying to do announcements. I've been trying to show you new products I have coming out, and I keep getting off track. And that's what I really feel is the energy for you guys is it's like you're trying to do something, you feel called to do something, you feel pulled to do something, but then you keep getting off track. It's like you feel it in your heart, you need to do something, but it's like every time you go to do it, every time you try to plan it, every time you try to work things out, that always seems to be like there's something in the way. What is in the way is yeah, it's a connection. It's a 9 card. You have to close out a cycle before you can move into this connection with this person. It's a forget-me-not. So this is somebody that you've had a like connection with, but it's unstable and ungrounded is what they're saying. It's not grounded. So you have a deep spiritual connection with somebody, but it's like you can't put it into the physical. For some of you, you live close to an area that has like a little like water. What is this thing called? Is it I want to say a water mill, but I feel like that's incorrect. Wagon wheel. They're like a pump house, you know, like that's usually what they're called, is like a mill or a pump house where they have this little like turn thing and the water goes through it, and it like usually like does something within this thing. I feel like there's one in I think that there's one in near me. There's a couple near me, actually. I know of a couple. Anyways, that's significant for somebody. I don't know. With the forget-me-not, though, what we were saying with this connection, there's an energy here where it's like you connect with this person, and it's kind of like a passionate spiritual connection, but it's like there's always, like I said, there's a blockage to getting it to manifest into the physical. And I get that it might be that both of you have tried, and it's like always that like there's something in the way. The moon shines brightest after the storm. Oh, I love this deck. Look. The moon, the Taurus moon is going to be really really important in this connection. It's not that a lot of people get it in their head that like a soulmate, a soul partner is just going to be really easy with, and there's no conflict and it just works. But the thing is that you have to complete karmic cycles before you can align with a divine partner. Before you can manifest a divine partner, you have to get to a point that you're able to accept that partner. So it's an energy here where you've both been through a lot. Moon signs are important in this connection too. Your moon signs are synastry. Do a synastry chart with this person. Your moon signs are connected in some way. Either that or, well, that is. Somebody has Cancer in their chart, but, and that could be, you know, wherever in their chart. It doesn't have to be that they're a Cancer sun. Somebody has Aries in their chart as well. Or Cancer season is relevant, Aries season is relevant in this connection. You worry that this person is going to move on and forget about you. It's a shared energy though. And for some of you, it's like what's holding up this connection is that one or both of you keep going back to somebody from your past. You have unfinished karma with somebody from your past. And it's a relationship that you tend to cling to. So it's like whenever things get uncomfortable, whenever it's like you and this person have a hard time getting on the same track. So it's like when one is really like emotionally available and like ready to move things forward, the other one isn't. and vice versa. And it's almost like your energies are very intense to each other. So it's like you're more attracted to the other when their energy is on something else, because when they turn their energy to you, it overwhelms you, and you might have an avoidant attachment style where it's like it's in your nature to run from a connection. An intense connection. You haven't had a connection like this before. It's confusing for you because it's conflicting to how you view yourself and how you feel on the inside. Because this person is more aligned to like your inner state, your emotional state, rather than how you present yourself to others. So it's like almost like the two of you seem like a mismatch. Like you don't seem like you would really be like a good couple. And it might even be the fact that like be the case that other people try to talk you out of this connection a lot. Like tell you like that person doesn't even like you. Why would they go for you? Why would they want to be with someone like you? The relationship wouldn't work. It would be like this. It would be like that. And it's like everybody like has opinions. Everybody has opinions. And it might even, like, especially for the masculine, make you go against something that you believed about yourself. There's something that you always thought about yourself, believed about yourself, that being with this person would be a compromise on that. But it's not even like a compromise like you would regret it. I get that this would be a compromise to better yourself. You would be happier if you made this compromise. But there's a part of you that's stubborn and feels like, well, why should I be the one that compromises? I don't want to compromise. They should compromise. But the thing is like this, the other person will compromise for you as well. And there's an energy of like being suspicious of each other. You're very suspicious of this person. You feel like they're hiding a lot from you. That's what I'm saying. The moon, it's a Pisces energy. You're suspicious of this person because you feel like they're hiding something with the moon. You recognize, and again, I'm telling you, the moon is significant here. Your moon signs are significant. They vibe together. So I'm telling you, it's like people on the outside are like, you two do not vibe together whatsoever. You would never work in a relationship, but it's like your personalities, your inner personalities, who you truly are, who you are like behind closed doors in your natural state. You and this person are perfect for each other. You're perfect for each other. You vibe together. It's easy, and you get each other on an emotional level. That's something that people don't get, is that like, especially when they're like really into like sun signs, is that your moon signs and your Venus signs are 10 times more important in the connection. Because like my parents, for example, my parents are very obviously soulmates. Like you can't be around them when they're like together, and my mom is very private. So sometimes like you'll see them together and it will not seem like they're close. Like my parents really do like dance together. Like, you know, they hear a song and they're dancing, they hold each other's hands in the car. You know, they're very much in love, very much have like a soulmate connection. My dad is a Leo and my mom is a Capricorn. And a lot of astrologers say that they like that combo. I'm not going to get into it. It does work in a way, but someone with a strong Leo energy like my dad with somebody with a Capricorn energy like my mom, you wouldn't think that their personalities go together, but their moon signs are, she's actually a Taurus moon and he's a Scorpio moon. It's their sister signs. So they actually like go together very well. And I'm almost positive their Venus signs are similar, like match each other. It's more important because your sun is your soul. It's kind of like who you are overall. Your moon is like your inner self. It's who you hide away from. So isn't it better that your partner is like somebody that brings out the side of you that you hide away from other people? That's really what intimacy is about. And with the Venus, isn't it important that your partner knows how to love you in the way that makes you feel loved and can accept love from you, and it helps it that makes them feel loved? Like if you have contradictory love languages, it can be really hard to feel loved, especially when somebody's not willing to learn yours or doesn't care, and they keep trying to, like, let's say that you're like a quality time is one of yours, and you're in a relationship with somebody that theirs is like is one like gifts. I want to say acts of service, but I also feel like one is kind of like, are they the same? Because there's one where you feel loved when somebody, like, I know acts of service is doing something for you. There's also, I feel like it's like, I don't know, there's one like gifts makes you feel loved. But a lot of people will take their love language and try to apply it to their partner and then get upset that their partner doesn't feel love. But if your way of showing love is like showering me in gifts, but that doesn't make me feel loved, what makes me feel loved is spending one-on-one time together, but you're never available, I'm not going to feel loved. I'm going to feel ignored and unhappy in that connection. And if my partner is not willing to see that and acknowledge that, then the relationship's not going to work. You're going to be very unhappy. It's more important than your sun sign. Sun sign doesn't matter that much. It does a little bit, but like really, it's not that big of a deal. People need to like let go of this grip the sun sign has on them because it's not serving you. With the moon here is temperance. Somebody secretly wants to work things out with you. They want to work things out. And I get that with the Five of Pentacles, somebody might be like struggling financially right now, but you feel left out in the cold by this person. They've pulled their energy back. They might have ghosted you. For some of you, this person wants to apologize for ghosting you. They want to work things out with you. They want a commitment with you. For a lot of you, though, they're not making a commitment towards you because they're trying to work things out with somebody from their past. Like I was saying, there's somebody from their past they keep going back towards. And this is somebody that treats them bad. This is an avoidant. Your person, Leo, or you're an avoidant. Yeah. Could be a Gemini placement. Look. Hung up, unable to move forward. Slowed down from moving forward because they have to complete cycles that are holding them back. And until they do, they're not going to be able to accept this love into their life because it mirrors them. This is like a twin flame energy, but it's a mirror soul. You mirror a fear that they have back to them, so they try to run from you. And a lot of you, they run back to somebody from their past that treated them really bad. And that is very manipulative, manipulates them. For some of them, they use spell work. When this person tries to move forward, they do spell work to pull them back. They're very manipulative here. For some of you, it's a Cancer that's manipulating and doing spell work. Because they want to control you. They feel like you are financially stable. For some of you, somebody is trying to manifest you because they feel like that it would move them forward in their own career. They have some sort of career or side hustle. They want to try to work things out with you because they feel like who you are or what you do in your career would give them. This is an energy of using. They're trying to get like a leg up with you. And this person has a very like controlling mindset, so they don't want you to be with somebody else. For some of you, it's like this is a bunch of different storylines. Somebody might be dealing with a gold digger. They've been dating somebody else that is a gold digger and like tries to take all of their money. So it's like they're trying to make their way back to you, but they are struggling financially. For some of you, this is that could be somebody that they were married to. They've gone through a divorce. They're going through a divorce. It's taking up a lot of their money. Or they have like a mother that they're helping financially, or like baby mom that they're helping financially. That is putting them in an energy where they're trying to make their way back to you, but they can't afford to. For some of you, they're stuck. They feel stuck where they are. They don't have the finances. Could be a Sagittarius, Virgo, or Pisces, like I said. And there's an energy here of like really deep emotions that haven't been spoken. I don't know. It's a couple different storylines, guys. They ghosted you to go towards somebody else from their past. This is somebody that they tend to run back to because this person treats them bad, and they have an avoidant attachment style. So they're afraid of accepting real love because they don't want to lose it, is truly what it is. They feel more comfortable being like single and, you know, juggling multiple people, or even being in a like abusive relationship. It's like they feel better being in a relationship with someone that treats them bad than being with somebody that shows them real love. And what that really is that they're having a hard time accepting love into their life. They don't feel deserving of love underneath it all. They have a fear that if they accept your love into their life, that you would leave them and then they would be devastated and worse off than they were before. So they still feel pulled back towards you, Leo, or you them. They feel pulled towards you. And it's almost like they hate that. They hate that they love you. They feel like their life would be easier without you in it sometimes. But it's not like I don't get that you've done anything to this person. It's just that the fact that you're causing them, like I said with this card, something about you triggers something within them that they don't really want to deal with. And for some of you, it has to do with like who they feel that they are. To be with you, they would have to compromise some sort of story that they've told themselves. This is I said what I said from Spirit. Something's hidden here. Something is hidden here. The moon often comes up in a reading when you don't need to know. Something is coming in, but you don't need to know. For some of you, the Fae and water spirits are on it. The Fae and water spirits are on it. You don't have to worry about it. That doesn't mean go work with them. That means that's a special message for somebody that works with Fae, works with water spirits. Your work is working. They've got it. Let them handle it and don't worry about it anymore. Give it to them. Let them handle it. If you want to, they're saying you don't even need to. I was going to say if you can do offerings to the water spirits, do offerings to the Fae, but they're saying you don't need to do anything further. Just release it and let them handle it. Yeah, there's a soulmate connection that's coming into union here with Temperance. Could possibly be like marriage in the cards with this person. It's a soul connection, but there's somebody trying to rush in here with the Sagittarius energy. They feel burdened because they're in love. It's this King of Cups that we can't get away from. They want something long term. Yeah. Somebody wants marriage with you, Leo. There's somebody that wants a long-term relationship marriage with you. Could be a Scorpio that's wanting to come towards you. But it's like they're so burdened. They have a lot of shit they have to work through. For some of you, this person is like married, has like a family. If not, it's like an issue within their family. Something within their family causes them to feel like this relationship would never work. And it bogs them down to where they can't even see. It's like this person is stuck in their feelings. They feel a lot of love for you, but it's like they feel too burdened to actually do something about it. And family is what is blocking them from overcoming this. So for some of you, it's like they're too, it might be that their family dislikes you. It might be that, they're saying caste system, there's a socioeconomic difference, there's, a race difference, there's a religion difference, there's something about their family that makes them feel like it wouldn't work with you. Yeah, but this person is like going crazy because it's like they want you to be theirs. Because I'm telling you, all of a sudden you're going to blow up. You're going to be really successful. Something major that you've been working on. You've been working on something and it's about to take off here. You're going to have to, some of you need to reject this idea that your family's been feeding you. It's causing you to feel really guarded and anxious towards this commitment. For some of you, you might be like afraid of marriage, afraid of commitment. I'm telling you, somebody's avoidant in nature. It might be that this is something within their family. This also could be that somebody, because the Hierophant is Taurus, that's like a contract. That can be your soul contract. Some of you might be afraid to fully step into your soul mission because of the attention it might give you. Some people are afraid of success. Success is scary because you have to think that the more successful that you are, the more demands on you, the more demands on your time, on your energy, and the more you have to lose. And that's how somebody feels about this connection too, is that to love you and lose you would be worse than never having you, is how this person feels. That's so sad. You're a suspicious ass. Somebody has a past life. They don't want me to say that. You have a past life that I want to talk about, but they're telling me not to say it. Some of you have a connection to Pan. You might want to try working with Pan. Pan is a kind of a variation of Cernunnos, but they're different energies. They are different energies. My guys are saying Pan is younger. They're like brothers, but Pan is younger is what they're saying. Because Cernunnos is the first masculine energy. Cernunnos and the goddess were the first divine feminine, divine masculine. It's different energies, same energies sometimes across different cultures. Doesn't matter. Anyways. That's not lore that you're going to find. I'm saying that's the energy. He's an offshoot is what they're saying of the original Cernunnos. I could explain this. I'll explain it on my Patreon. Let me make a note to explain. Explain, because I will forget. Explain my tree analogy. and guides, energies, soul family. I'm gonna do, sorry guys, I had to write that because that's something that is important, but it's too much for here. It's too much for like the general. That's why I'm doing Patreon now, is because a lot of and that's why I had to get rid of Twitter, is because the stuff I was sharing on Twitter was too advanced for some people that were reading it, and it was being used in a karmic light, and being used to do harm to me, especially. Some of the stuff I was saying, it was being twisted and manipulated, which sucks, because it was nice to be able to share this knowledge that I have, that I do in these energy sessions, but they tend to get lost. It's a complaint somebody had for me, not a complaint. It was kind of a suggestion, but it made a lot of sense. So I tried doing my Soulful Sundays. It's too much to put on just a like general platform. If I put it on like on Patreon, where you're paying, you know, so much amount of money, people aren't going to want to go pay that just to like get that information. So it's going to be people that are genuinely like there to learn, there to grow, there to vibe, and that are appreciative of my work and understanding of my particular work, not just like scrolling for YouTube looking for someone to tell them that their ex is coming back. You know, it's a different vibe. So I'm going to have to put more stuff on other platforms or find other ways to share this knowledge, but it doesn't go to everybody, because not everybody needs to know this, is going to understand it. It's for some people, it's going to scare them, freak them out. You know, it's like when you go through an awakening, they are coming back. They're trying to figure out how to. It's like when you go through an awakening and you want to like tell everybody, especially like your first big awakening, and everybody is like not ready to hear what you're saying to them. Anyways. You need to, for some of you, this karmic cycle, there's somebody from your past. It might even be somebody from your childhood. There's somebody, it could be a friend from childhood, or like a on it again, off again situation from your childhood. For some of you, it's somebody that you might have children with. There's somebody that you have to let go of before you'll be able to go into this new cycle. And until then, you're just going to be waiting. The turn in fate is behind you, because what you're waiting for is the action that you need to actually take. For some of you, you actually need to make an offer here. Stop waiting for the other person to give you an offer. Make an offer yourself. You have to do something differently here. You've been in a karmic cycle with this person. They're not karmic, but there's something, an energy between you that you need to complete. For some of you, this is somebody from a past life that you have together, and there's a karmic energy that's playing out between you two right now that's causing you to reject them. But it's like after you reject them, you long for this person. And for some of you, Leo, or your person might feel resentful towards you because they long for you. It's like they want to get you out of their head, so they try to date other people. They try to distract themselves. For some of you, they go back to somebody from their past that they feel like, you know, it's easier with, because they know that person. They know the bullshit that person's going to bring into their life. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's like they don't trust this connection because they don't understand it. It's something they haven't done the inner healing work that they need to do. For some of them, there's an energy where they're distrustful of feminine energy because something happened with their mother and they haven't healed that. So they don't trust feminine energy at all. They date masculine women. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't mean masculine in appearance. Their energy is masculine. So they date. This is somebody that's very masculine, and their energy is masculine. It doesn't mean that they're like, you know, some like alpha dude drinking protein shakes for breakfast. It's just that their energy is masculine. Google it. I've talked about this enough. I feel like I've talked about it enough. When two feminines date, I am a feminine dominant person. I don't want to say this about him because I feel like some men don't like it, but he's my first long-term boyfriend was also feminine dominant. He is a very creative person. He's a very like emotional guy. He's a good guy, but we're both feminine. So it's like no one ever planned anything. We never did anything because no one ever planned anything in our relationship. We rarely left the house. We like rarely went on dates. I mean, we did when we first started dating, but like after a certain point, we just didn't anymore. There wasn't really any fighting ever, but it's just like there was no spark there. There was no heat there. It just, you know, it was more so like that was just like my best friend that we tried to have a relationship and it just didn't work. It was weird. It didn't work. Two masculine people in a relationship together, hell. Two feminines, it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You know, like that's a feminine to feminine relationship. It's just very like no spark. You're both just kind of like not doing anything. A masculine to masculine relationship is war because you both want to lead. You both want to control the direction of the relationship. And it's the type of relationship where, you know, the woman is like, oh, I wear the pants in the relationship. I run this relationship. And if it's the guy is feminine, he's totally cool with it. He's like, yep, she does. And it's hot, you know. If the guy, and you know, you have both, so you can go back and forth, but I'm saying like the normal energy in the relationship, not that like the woman is like, you know, saying like, oh, haha, I wear the pants in the relationship, but it's a very equal relationship. No. A masculine to masculine relationship is a like, I wear the pants. No, I wear the pants. No, I wear the pants. And it's like manipulating each other, fighting. Like it can get kind of explosive depending on how like unhealed. So it's like they're used to chaotic, explosive relationships, and something about you is very, or you know, your person Leo is very like maternal and nurturing, and they're distrustful of the energy, and it really comes from their relationship with their own mother. What you're not seeing here is that you have a leadership role and you're sabotaging it. This is a soulmate and it's a healthy connection for you. And you align more with this person when you make healthy decisions for yourself. Yeah. Time will tell in this connection if somebody's going to actually like make a move or not. There's an energy of another person watching someone else get back out there, start dating again. And they're starting to raise their standards around what they'll accept and what they won't accept. Make sure you're protecting your energy from other people. You're going through kind of a shadow work period right now where you're being presented with karmic cycles that you need to close. There's somebody that is master manipulator that's watching you, that's stalking you, Leo, whether you know it or not. This is somebody that you've cut off. They're trying to come back for another round. They're going to be trying to start drama with you, but you're going to kind of see through their game. Your vibration is rising and it's triggering this person. So this is kind of like a shadow work thing. Somebody's gone back to this person already. Yep, they've gone back to this person for sex already. That's disappointing, Leo. For some of you, it's a test to see if you're going to go back to this trash ex, this this manipulator. You need to protect your energy from them. They're going to try to ask if you two can be friends. Your intuition is going to be telling you no, but your ego might make you feel like, oh, I need to hold on to this person. It's a really unhealthy codependent attachment you have with them. And it's either that they affect your health, like you literally get anxious and sick when you're around this person because of the amount of like they're abusive towards you. They're abusive, they trigger your nervous system. So it's like you are going into adrenal fatigue and you are having thyroid issues. Like you're either like putting on a lot of weight or you're losing a lot of weight. Your blood sugar is all over the place. Like your hair might be falling out. Your eyebrows might be thinning. Yeah. You have I'm telling you, somebody has Aries, first house. You have an energy where you like to be impulsive and it's like fun for you to be impulsive. But you don't know that this person coming back towards you is a vicious gossip and they're looking to backstab you. So it's like they're going to ask you if they can just be friends. This is an ex. This is an ex that was abusive towards you, coming back around. They've been watching you, stalking you, finding out from your friends that you're moving forward. Yeah, their games are going to be exposed. Stop clinging to bad habits. This person is a bad habit of yours. You feel impulsive and you go back towards them and then you regret it. And for some of you, you might end up with an STD if you go back towards this person. It's a test. Yeah, protect your energy from these unhealthy attachments, these soul ties. That's how they're trying to bind themselves to you sexually, to anchor you back down so they can feed off of you. They don't want to see you ascend and be with a soul partner here. You're going to mess up you're going to mess up this connection. You need to open up and be vulnerable with them. For some of you, this person lives at a distance and you're going to be driving to see them soon. Or you might be going on a road trip together. You might even decide, it might be that like where you live, you live at a distance, or like where you live would make it hard for you two to be together for some reason. I don't know, somebody might be living with like an ex, near an ex. It might even just be that you need to like get out of your city and go somewhere together. I see you two going on like, for some of you, this is not for everybody. For some of you, you two are going to go on like a road trip together. It's going to be like just kind of a spur of the moment road trip. I see you like driving at night. You might drive like through the night into the sunset, like just going somewhere together. It's like just get away and spend a few days together, because for some of you, it's like you feel this connection with this person, and you know that you're deeply connected emotionally to them. But it's like, again, your image, something about like how you feel about yourself, how other people perceive you, how you want to be perceived, conflicts with this relationship. So for some of you, it's just like you just need to get away from everybody and spend a few days together, like just you and them, and like see how it is when it's just you two, because it's different. Because I see you two like laying in bed, like talking to each other. It's almost like hanging out with this person feels like a sleepover, you know? I get that. It's just like a really fun energy that you two share. And you have like past lives together. But somebody keeps rejecting and ghosting the other person because they're sabotaging. It's a self-sabotage energy. Yeah, be careful here. Somebody's going to come in and try to like breadcrumb you. You have an ex trying to come in and breadcrumb you. They're going to come in, somebody from your past. This is not the connection. I don't get that it is. I get that this is this abusive person wanting to come back towards you. Somebody that treats you shitty and doesn't show their true feelings. This is somebody that like, they hide who they truly are behind a mask. And they either come off as like very confident or they're highly sexual. This is somebody that it's like, it seems like every time you're about to move into something new, they come back around. And they might come back around and breadcrumb you and tell you that they need more time, that they want to be with you, they want something long-term with you, they just need more time. This is a manipulator here. It's an inauthentic connection that you've been in denial about. You've been in denial that this is not a genuine connection between you and this ex. This ex just likes to pull you back down to lower timelines. It's like when they see you doing better, they come in and try to manipulate you. For some of you, you don't know that this ex stalks the hell out of you. Stalks the hell out of you. Watches all of your social media, like keeps up with every little thing you do, checks in with like your coworkers, with your parents, with your like friends. They like keep tabs on every little thing that you do. And whenever somebody tells them that like, oh yeah, I heard that they were like starting to like, you know, date this other person, or like, oh yeah, he or she is like applying to like this new job, or they've been talking about moving here. It's like, here this person comes, and for a lot of you, they come in like with sex. Yeah, it's family. Family's in the way here. Family wounds, childhood wounds. You have, somebody has, I know this is a lot of different energies. Somebody has a friend that has been, like I said, yes, the friend has been informing your ex what you've been up to. So if you're talking to your friend about like this soulmate connection, every little thing that you're telling to this friend, they're going and telling your ex that keeps coming back. And that's how your ex seems to know everything. That's because one of your friends is telling them. They're about to get karma for it though. Karma's coming for that ass. Don't take any shit from these people again. Recognize here, have clarity that they're just bad influences on you and that you're done with it, over it, because they're karmic. Somebody has like karmic friends. You have a friend that's helping this person, that's helping your manipulative ex fuck with your life. Block new, better things coming in for you. So it's like every time something is about to go your way, something is about to go in your favor, your ex pops up out of nowhere and starts promising you the world and that it's going to be different this time, it's going to be better this time, I miss you, let me come over, let's hook up, I just need to feel you, you know, whatever. And then like as soon as you give in, especially as soon as you're intimate with this person, they ghost you again. They start acting funny. For some of you, they start demanding money, gifts, trips. This person tries to bleed you dry, and then as soon as like you say no, as soon as you set a boundary, as soon as you know the money stops flowing, they're, you know, fuck you. You need to make a judgment call here to do what is best for you. Stop allowing this person from the back. From the back. I mean, it's seriously like the Wheel of Fortune is a turn in fate. It's also something coming back around. So it's like every time you're here in the Three of Wands waiting for a blessing to come in for you, this person's coming back and coming back and coming back. And they're coming back to breadcrumb and breadcrumb only. They make promises that I just need more time and then I can be with you. I just need more time and then we're going to work things out. This person plots on you. It's like they see that you're about to shift upward and they start plotting on how to pull you back down. And for some of you, it's because they get something out of this. Obviously, they get something out of it. But for some of you, it's like you help this person financially, or you give them gifts, or like you have like a connect. You know what I mean? Every time they come around, you do favors for them, and they're really there for the favor. It's not over with your soul partner here. There's an energy of you two being destined to be together and you coming into union. But it's like somebody keeps rushing in, especially like sex, trying to like hook up with you every time you try to move forward. Your intuition is right here about your family or a childhood wound. Let's see, it's long enough. Let's wrap this up. Yeah. Conflict resolution and then fuck buddy coming out. Why is this here? Yeah, don't chain yourself to a karmic. For some of you, this is because my twin flame card is coming out. This is, but it's mirroring each other. You're both being tested right now. If you want a divine connection, you need to allow the relationship to evolve into what it's meant to evolve into. But somebody here has like a casual relationship with a twin flame, or they have like a casual fuck buddy situation that they keep trying to go back towards with conflict resolution. Make a healthy choice here and actually do shadow work. Actually try to progress in life. Stop allowing yourself to get stuck and to sabotage good things from coming in, because right now you're locking yourself into a karmic lesson. So you're committing to a karmic lesson, and you keep going back and trying to commit to a karmic lesson, and that's why you get burned every time you go back. Stop friend zoning them. Stop allowing them to keep one foot in the door in your life as a friend. You're allowing this person into your life out of ego. You're afraid to really let them go here, but you need to take them off the pedestal and just ghost them, because it's blatantly obvious right now what they're doing. And you need to have a fresh start here, but your shit needs to like be together for this fresh start. Stop playing games, or your game is going to be over with the soulmate here. Stop playing games with this karmic. You're not meant to be with a karmic, and you know that. You know that. And it might be that all your friends and family are telling you to be with the karmic and that the karmic's the one for you. You know in your heart that that relationship is not healthy. It's not where you really want to be. Take the material out of it, Leo. When you think of like what would make you happy, what type of life would really make you happy, and you think about what you would do with your day, you know, and not take the material out of it. Not, you know, oh, I'm vacationing and, you know, I'm driving sport cars. I mean, like, what truly brings you happiness? And if it's material like that, you are incredibly karmic, and you need to work on that, because your joy cannot come from material items. That's a demonic type of, that's devil energy. That's really not healthy, and that's why your life just kind of sucks and you're really unhappy, because real happiness doesn't come from the material. Validation comes from the material, but you need to validate yourself. Anyways, when you think of your happiest life, when you think of who you truly are, what you enjoy doing, what type of person do you honestly see sitting next to you, and not some daydream fantasy version of your ex, if only your ex would completely change their personality. Seriously, who do you see sitting beside you enjoying that life with you? It's not the ex that treats you bad. But you have to stop. For some of you, it's like you have an ex that you don't want to let go of, that treats you bad, but then you're turning around and treating like a soul partner bad. But I also get that they're being wishy-washy with you. I'm not going to blame it on you, Leo, or, you know, cross-watcher. I get that you both, it's like, you know, when one initiates, the other one flees. When that person comes back around and is ready to initiate, the other one is like fleeing. It's because the energies between you two are intense. And what's really wrong is that you're not taking the leap of faith, because you're clinging to karmic cycles, and you have to complete those karmic cycles and make the serious decision that I'm moving forward. And that's when that karmic cycle will break and you'll actually move forward. Okay, that's your reading, Leo. I'm going to let you guys go. See you soon. Bye.